I'm Les Ouchida with the Film Committee, and thank you all for coming. You're going to be seeing a movie called Harakiri, and this movie is a samurai classic made in 1962, and it's almost 50 years ago, and it was a winner of a Cannes Film Festival Award. It also was on Roger Ebert, the late film critic's list of his favorite 300 movies of all time. So it's really quite a movie. There's a couple lessons maybe that we could learn from this film. I think the first one is I've heard the mispronunciation of the title Harakiri. So maybe all of you have heard that mispronunciation too as Harry-Carry. So from here on, everybody here has got to pronounce it correctly, Harakiri. And then the other thing to be learned, a more serious note, is that there's a moral to this movie, and I'll talk about that a little bit more later. I saw this movie first in probably maybe 25 years ago, and I remember I liked it. And then about 2 weeks ago, I watched the remake that was made in 2011. It was well done, but I think I enjoyed the 62 version you're going to be seeing a lot more. Something about period pictures in black and white. I've always felt that certain movies, the black and white lends itself to a more realistic and artistic presentation. And I think about even American Westerns, such as Stagecoach, High Noon, classics like that. I hope they're never colorized, because the drama of that black and white is just tremendous. Let's see. Not saying too much about the movie story, but it's very shortly about two samurai who both go to the same lordship and request that they be permitted to commit harakiri in the palatial garden or maybe courtyard. And the first samurai is a very young man who's destitute, penniless, and he's sold his sword blades, and he's arrived with his bamboo blades on the sword. And the Lord forces him to commit suicide with these dull bamboo blades. The second samurai who appears sometime later, he has a purpose for his request to commit harakiri, and you'll see that in the movie. But it's sort of a avenging or maybe some retribution for the treatment that the young samurai that he has a connection with had to endure. Okay, so the kind of moral of the story, so that's that second lesson that we could learn maybe from this film, is that is strict adherence to the samurai code always an honorable way to go? When you don't regard human values and go by that strict adherence to forcing a harakiri in this manner for the first samurai, the question that's raised is the samurai code nothing more than a facade? Okay, so sit back in your chairs, hold on to your seats, because this movie is intense, and enjoy this gut-wrenching, gut-slicing film epic, the 1962 version, Harakiri. Thank you.